I think that first of all, sometimes I just jump right into it, but let me introduce myself. For those that don't know, this is RC on the Aces, Caitlin Clark, and Iowa basketball. And so I'm I'm gonna get right back to it. That's what I'm gonna do. So sometimes I just feel like the hatred is just crazy. Like the hatred, for one, the Caitlin Clark hatred does not make sense to me at all. For starters, I still feel like it's more people that love Caitlin Clark than don't. So I'm ecstatic and I'm happy with that. But I am still bothered because nobody's gonna love everybody. We know that. We know that. Nobody's gonna love everybody. It doesn't matter what you are, who you are, superstar, regular Joe, just passerby, semi-successful person. It don't matter. But knowing that, some things just need to be, in my opinion, addressed. So I'm going to address them. Like I don't get the nitpickers. Like, okay, we just recently saw Iowa win the tournament and knock off Kansas State. Essentially, we were able to get revenge. We were able to avenge our only loss of the season. And so in the process of winning that game, 77 to 70, Iowa fans such as myself, we're happy. We love the fact that the trophy and the revenge goes together. We're ecstatic about it. But there are the naysayers who, Caitlin missed big free throws. Like, it happens. It does happen. Like, all-time greats miss free throws. Like, it just happens sometimes. It goes down that way. But she made the biggest shots that mattered. She made the pair of threes. She essentially ensured us a victory. And, we had to play defense well to get a stop or two down the stretch there. And we did that. We came up clutch on both ends. Caitlin Clark, she is, by now people know that she's a household name. She's a bona fide superstar. And then there's people talking about the push. It seems like people just want to take any chance they can to try to tear down Caitlin. Ever since people said, she's feisty, her game is cocky, she does play the game a bit edgy. Let's figure out how we could try to knock her down. But you can't, because the accolades, the records, the winning, all these things, they go hand in hand with Caitlin. And regardless of what the public's perception is, she has her fan base. She has her own game that's super competitive, and she has her teammates. She has her coach. She has her families backing and support. And I just feel like some of the hatred is stupid nonsense. Like, I feel in my humblest opinion, there was some flopping involved. Like, the girl just flew back. Like, she literally she's just like, come on now. Like, that's just my thoughts and my opinions about it. Like, I don't get it. And then, so people may say, okay, Caitlin got a little testy with her coach. Like I said, she's a true feisty competitor. And in my humblest opinion, again, I wouldn't take nothing away from Caitlin. You can't strip away anything because you're talking about something that makes her what she is. She is a bit, a little bit lean towards the bits of being a firecracker, but that's fire that I'll just take. I'll live with it because she is the reason that we are so great and so good. And in my humble opinion, I'm enjoying these times. I am truly enjoying these times. I don't know how you feel, but to watch Caitlin on a collegiate level, it's been amazing. To watch her do it for my Hawkeyes, it's been ecstatic. It's been great. These type of players are once in a generational talent. We'll cross the bridge that we have to when it's time for the WNBA when we do. But like I tell you guys, appreciate, marvel in, and enjoy Caitlin's time on a collegiate level, whether she stays another year or not. This could be a final year. We don't know. So I'm not going to spend it harping over whether or not she pushed down some player, and then I'm not about to go into the whole racial thing like some people will, talking about, okay, so well, she wouldn't have pushed down an African American girl from South Carolina, LSU, or wherever. No, I'm not going to get into that. I will tell you guys, that, because see, I'm not, certain lines I'm just not going to toe. But I will tell you guys this. As long as she plays with her fire, it's what has got her this far. It's what has brought her to this point. And recently, somebody threw a 9-32 at me when I was talking about how Caitlin put on her cape and delivered for us. Somebody threw a 9-32. See, your skin's got to be tough. Whether you are, let's say it like this. If you are somebody that's going to talk about a sport you love, whether you're media, just a fan, just a content creator, whether, doesn't really matter. If you're going to put yourself out there, if you're going to talk about the players that you support, the teams that you support, just know that somebody's going to try to knock you down. They're going to try to knock you and your team down. And so the 9-32, hey, superstars have bad shooting nights all the time, and sometimes it equates to a loss. And then you get the people that say, y'all just a one-woman team. Hey, at the end of the day, our teammates are doing enough, because if they weren't doing enough, how in the hell could we be 7-1? Because, Caitlin's not outscoring these teams by herself. She is getting some contributions from somebody. Somebody's helping out, because she didn't beat KSU by scoring 77 points, did she? She had 32. So, come on now. She is getting help from others. So the one-woman thing, that can go away. And then the push, the shove, whatever you want to call it. I'm not about to sit here and say Caitlin Clark was in the wrong, because if somebody else did it, I would simply sit there and look at the player, the body of work. How great is this person? Plus, I feel the girl flew back on her own. So I'm of the mindset lady, you flop. Young lady, you flop like crazy. So, yeah, I don't have anything to discuss. It's a combination of Caitlin's competitiveness, fire, and just her determination to play the game how she wants to. People are going to try to get under her skin. People are going to try different ways to guard her. Sometimes it does affect Caitlin, but she always responds. She responded last game. She always comes back, and if she doesn't play super, super great, to which her level was greater than just the average player's performance, she always makes up for it. So in my opinion, the loss we had against KSU, which shouldn't have happened the first time, she made up for it. She made up for it down the stretch with clutch threes. She made up for it all game with big shots. And she always finds a way to look for her teammates. Caitlin Clark isn't somebody that's averaging 2 assists, guys. She's not. Check the assist average. She gets her teammates involved. She will find them. She's not afraid to crash the boards. And even though she missed some big free throws down the stretch, she's not going to run from that opportunity. If it comes up again, she's going to want to be that player to take the shots. And so, hey, I don't know what people complaining about, but I guess it comes with the territory of greatness. When you're a great superstar and you're on a level of so many greats that have come down the pipeline, and I get it. People just see Caitlin Clark and they think, yeah, she's just like this player that pulls up and just shoots these long, crazy three-pointers, and they try to knock her for her defense, saying that it's non-existent or that, she's easily rattled. I see what people are trying to say, but at the same time, she's a bona fide can't-miss superstar talent that can improve on defense, and she's better than what so many people think. Because as great as she is, there's people that don't think she's that great. And that's sad. That's the saddest part of all, that people don't think that Caitlin Clark is that great. Like she's not that deal, like she's not that one, like Caitlin is not her. I'll never understand it. Anyway, guys, this is RC. I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're an Iowa fan, hey, come aboard. We talk Hawkeyes, we talk the Bruins, all that good stuff. So with that being said, guys, I will check y'all later on the next one. I'm out. Peace.